All right, let's just dive right into a massive what-if scenario, one that totally breaks two universes. What happens when the most powerful hero we know crashes right into a galaxy far, far away? Forget Kansas. What if that little baby from Krypton landed smack in the middle of a world run by the Force? I mean, just listen to that. That one idea completely upends everything we know about Star Wars. This isn't just about some powerful alien showing up. This is about a paradox. A living, breathing being that the Force itself can't touch. An entity that destiny literally cannot see coming. So, where does this new story begin? Well, it's not some quiet, peaceful landing in a field. No, this starts with a bang. A fiery, violent arrival on a planet that's sacred to the Jedi themselves. Just picture it. Ilum, a world of ice and silence, the place where Jedi go to find the kyber crystals for their lightsabers. It's supposed to be this serene, holy place. And then, out of nowhere, the sky rips open and a fireball comes screaming down, shattering the peace and putting every Jedi there on high alert. And you can tell right away their first instinct isn't curiosity, it's caution. You hear it in Master Ryan's voice. They can feel it through the Force. Something is deeply wrong here. This wasn't a meteor. Something just broke into their galaxy. So they get to the center of this crater, and what do they find? It's just unbelievable. It's not a weapon, it's not some droid, it's a baby. A baby who's perfectly fine, radiating a little warmth, in the middle of a frozen wasteland that should kill you in minutes. That's the first sign that this kid doesn't play by the normal rules. And this is where things get really weird. For a Jedi, the Force is what connects every single living thing. You can feel a plant, an animal, a person. So what does it mean when you reach out to a living child and feel a total blank? It's like staring at a person but seeing a hole in the universe. It's not just odd, it's fundamentally impossible. Okay, so let's be crystal clear here. The living Force is the very fabric of life in Star Wars. But this child, he's a hole in that fabric. He's not just disconnected from the Force, he's a complete void. He's a wild card that nobody, not the Jedi, not the Sith, can possibly plan for. All right, so we jump forward a few years. The Jedi, being Jedi, take the kid in, they name him Kal, and try to raise him in the temple. But it becomes very clear very fast that he is not your average Padawan. I mean, just look at how fast things escalate. When he's a kid, he's just really gifted, a super fast learner, unnaturally quick. But by the time he's a teenager, he's lifting a crashed shuttle with a single hand. That's not a Force trick, that's something else entirely, something way, way bigger. And this chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? A Jedi taps into an external energy field, the Force. Kal, though, his power comes from inside him. He's a living battery just soaking up starlight. And while a Jedi's potential is tied to the Force, Kal's, well, it seems like there's no limit at all. And this is what keeps the Jedi Council up at night. Seriously. Their number one advantage over the Sith has always been their ability to use the Force to sense danger. But Kal, he's a ghost, a total blind spot. If the Sith ever got their hands on him, he'd be the ultimate weapon, an unstoppable force the Jedi would never, ever see coming. But while the Masters are debating strategy, we hear from Kal himself. He's not a pawn in some galactic chess game. He's a kid. And he can feel the weight of what he is, the sheer destructive power inside him. His biggest fear isn't some Sith Lord, it's himself. Okay, you knew this was coming, right? A secret this big can't stay buried forever. That theoretical threat the Jedi were so worried about, well, it's about to become very, very real. The Sith are about to meet the boy who shouldn't exist. It all happens in a flash. A Sith Lord launches an attack deep in the undercity of Coruscant. But before the Jedi can even scramble their ships, Kal is there. He's not acting on orders, he's just acting on instinct, trying to save people. And that one good deed puts him face to face with a Sith. Now just try to imagine this from Darth Vader's point of view. You're Sith Lord. You see the universe through the Force. It's your greatest tool. And then you come across this kid who, to your senses, isn't even there. He's just a blank. It's not just confusing, it's an insult to your power. It breaks your whole view world. So Virith does what Sith do best. He unleashes pure, raw power. Force lightning. The ultimate expression of the dark side. Something that can cripple even a Jedi Master. And it hits Kal and does absolutely nothing. It's like throwing a bucket of water at a battleship. The Sith's deadliest weapon is completely useless. The fight back is, well, it's not really a fight. It's just a reaction. A single thunderous punch, and Darth Vareth is sent flying through an entire city block. It's over. Just like that. No fancy lightsaber duel, just raw, overwhelming power. And this is maybe the most chilling part of the whole thing. After all that destruction, Kal's first reaction is fear. Fear of his own strength. He wasn't even trying to unleash his full power. He was actively trying to restrain himself, and that was the result. The true scale of what he can do is terrifying, even to him. Well, the secret's out. Thousands of people on Coruscant saw what happened. The Void now has a name and a face, and the entire galaxy has to figure out what it means to have a god walking among them. And this is the immediate fallout. Kal stops being a person and becomes a political firestorm. To the Senate, he's a weapon to be controlled. To the Sith, he's a threat to be eliminated at all costs. The Jedi don't know what to think. And the public, they're split right down the middle. Is he a savior or is he a monster? Master Ryan, the man who found him, just lays out the hard truth. The debate isn't about who Kal is anymore, it's about what he represents. He's become the ultimate prize, a symbol of power that could tip the balance of the entire galaxy. And this is his answer. After his entire life being watched, studied, and feared, Kal finally makes his own choice. He rejects all of it. Jedi, weapon, symbol, threat. He decides that the only one who gets to define him from now on is him. But just as he has this amazing moment of self-discovery, we hear something else. This voice. It's calm, collected. Not surprised at all. They use the word Kryptonian, which means they know exactly what he is. And the scariest part, they have a plan already in place. A contingency. And this final image tells us everything. It wasn't just some rogue Sith Lord. It's the Sith Empire. They've been watching. They knew. They were waiting for him to reveal himself. Kal's journey to find his own path has just led him straight into the crosshairs of an enemy that knows his true origins. And that leaves us with one terrifying question. What in the world is their contingency plan?